Hello. In today's video, we are going to talk about Google Task, or what could be the equivalent of to-do lists in our day-to-day life. So first and foremost, where do we find these tasks? There are two places where do we find these. The first one is in your right side panel, where you will always find this little symbol, which is tasks, and the second one is going to be in your calendar. So let's start with the right side panel, where you will be able to configure everything. First, let's click on the tasks. You are able to create yourself a list of tasks for different things that you might be having. So if you have different projects, you can create yourself new projects and in it have different to-do lists. So for that, you click on create new list, input the name of the project, and as of there, you will be able to have different tasks that are aligned for different projects. Now, how do I add a task? For this, I can click on add a task. I'm able to input the task and say, and I will have different options that are going to be appearing. If I want to, I can add the details of the task. Hence, I can put details. And then if it's something that I have to do at a repetitive aspect, I can click on date and time. And from there, I can schedule it for a day. And if it's something that repeats, I can schedule how often it repeats itself. So if it's only once every day or once a week, month, or year, and then when it starts, and I can set a time if it's something that needs to be done at a certain time. And then I can click on OK. So for instance, today we are the 16, and here I have a task for the 18. Now, when we put the date, what does this do? This means that it will appear in our Google Calendar. So if I go into my Google Calendar, and I click on Google Calendar, we will see that now on the 18, I will have a task that appears as input. We'll just, here we go, input, and it appears every single day because I have put it in such a way. Now, when you've completed a task, what you can do is you can click on the event on your calendar and simply go as mark completed. If not, what you can also do is go into the add-on, click on tasks, and from there, find your task and click here in the circle next to it. When you do this, you will have at the bottom of your tasks for whatever list you are doing, you will have the completed or the amount of tasks that you have done. So by clicking on here, you can mark it as incomplete, and then it will reappear as in the list, or you can delete it. Now, how do you find it in Google Calendar? For this, what we will do is you can select a time slot for which you want to have the task, or you can click under the date in which you want to have it. And as we can see, we have the pop-up that appears, and the third option is task. When I click on it, what can I do? First and foremost, I can define the date, the hour at which it is. I can put in the title of the tasks, and I will put record videos. And here I can add a description, record videos for tasks. And at the bottom, what we will have is the list of tasks, the group of tasks that I have. So you will be able to define under which task this is going to be going. So for instance, we've created test 01 at the beginning. I will add it into test 01, and I will put it for tomorrow on the 19th at 12 p.m. And then I will click on save. As we can see, it is automatically added here. And if I come into my tasks and I go into test 01, we can see that this is also here. So the tasks are a application that is not, it's a different application that is not 100% with your Google Calendar. It's something different that you can use to remind yourself as to-do list. Very much, if you don't want to see them in your event, you can always unclick them from Google Calendar and then they will disappear. But it is very practical to have them there since there are little reminders of things that you may have to do. That will be it for today. Thank you very much. Have a good day.